Good morning. It is January the 16th. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm just going to do a little tour of the garden. So right now it's about 3 degrees out and overcast, and they're calling for a couple of weeks of fairly mild conditions. Here's a couple of the BLEs I have in the front, so a couple of rhododendrons that are opening up because of the warmer weather. Spanish yucca, and I can't pronounce the other BLEs, but they start with an E, and they kind of turn a little bit of color. They turn more like a brown in the wintertime, but keep all their leaves, and they're pretty common around here. I've seen a couple other trees similar to that one here locally, and they usually can get up to about 10 feet, so I'm hopeful. My other garden here, I've got pretty much the same variety, another rhododendron, and other BLEs and a Spanish yucca. And in the corner there I used to have a Chinese fan palm that I took out in December, and I'm probably going to put a trachea in there when I go to Niagara Falls in the spring, and possibly a needle palm. This garden here doesn't get a whole lot of sun, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm just going around to the back to show you the palm hut, which I have opened up this morning, and I'm just kind of moving the dirt around and stuff. So here it is. So everything looks really good if you ask me. Needle palm has some brown tips on it, but it looks fairly green and healthy. The Washingtonia, these ones, I don't know, they seem like the leaves kind of get brown at times, but they also, new fawns come out quite often, so anyways, it's looked the same since probably about September, October, so I'm hoping once the shelter comes off in April, hopefully it'll start to take off again. And then I have my needle palm around here, which looks pretty much amazing. As you know probably from the pictures, I keep the palm hut at about 5 Celsius, but usually with daytime heating it gets up anywhere up to about 10 degrees. So come March I'll start having to peel back some of the plastic so it doesn't overheat inside. But so far I've noticed maybe like an extra $5 on my heating bill, so really not too bad. So this looks pretty crappy right now, but it looks better in the summer. But I've got another some rhododendrons here that have all opened up because of the warmth. Another Spanish yucca. Under this enclosure here, you can't see anything in there, so I'm wondering what it's going to look like when it comes out, but that's an agave, which I got from Myrtle Beach, so we'll see how that does. And then inside of this leaf enclosure, I've got a dwarf sable palmetto, and then a Musha Baju banana tree in here, which only got about 3 feet last year, but hoping it'll get bigger. All these things are newly planted, so they haven't really gotten huge yet. A bit of clumping bamboo, Yucca elata, which seems to be doing well. No protection. I just put a garbage bag around the bottom so it wouldn't soak. And then I've got boxwood, pretty standard. And this is my magnolia tree, which I'm going to undo this side here and show you. And these leaves right here are a little bit brown, but as you look up, and it's hard to tell maybe from this camera, but a lot of the leaves are still really, really green. Like 90% of them are probably like a deep, deep green. Just the ones that are sort of near the bottom are a little bit brown, but these ones are really green, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. And for like leaf drop, I've got 3 in there, so nothing too serious. So I'm thinking this is going to make it through fine, so I may get a couple more next year. And